Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Chantel. This is my basic journey. Normally, I am traveling full-time in my minivan and exploring with my dog Joey, but unfortunately last week we got the devastating news that my father had passed away. And so I stayed in Camp Verde, Arizona, where I was for about 4 days and didn't leave the van pretty much at all, except to let Joey outside to go potty. And I had to make a decision on what I was going to do. Most of his family lives in Missouri, Illinois, and New York, and so I was just trying to figure out what we wanted to do as far as services. And so the decision was made that I was going to drive to Kansas City, Missouri, where his brother is, to pick up his ashes and kind of plan what we were going to do for memorial services. And so I had to make the 18-hour trek to Kansas City, Missouri. So just thank you for being so patient with me as I figure everything out. So let's go to Kansas City, Missouri.
Welcome to New Mexico. Welcome to Texas.
Welcome to Oklahoma. Welcome to Kansas. Oh look, there's the sign. Welcome to Kansas.
Welcome to Missouri.
Hey everyone, so as you saw from the beginning of this video, I have left Arizona. I drove 18 hours to go to my uncle's house in Kansas City, Missouri, which is where my dad lived, and it's his brother. And so we've just been hanging out and reminiscing and trying to plan everything, which is really hard. I'm sorry, I was gonna try so hard not to cry, but it's like all I've been doing for the last week. And I think I'm gonna be here for at least a few days, trying to kind of figure everything out. And I think we're gonna do a memorial service for him in Illinois, so in a few days I'm gonna leave here and go to my mom's in Illinois and hang out there until the memorial service is had, and then I have no idea what I'm gonna do after that. It just kind of feels like my life has been thrown into limbo.
Good. I don't give a shit what you say. It's mine. Nope. Hey, look at.
Good job, Bo.
Boy,
Good job.
Hit him. Keep hitting him. Hit him. Oh. 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 Oh.
It has been really nice seeing my uncle and hanging out with my cousins and just being with family. It makes me feel a little bit closer to my dad being here, especially because I haven't seen them in a while. Last time I was here was October of 22, so it's been a while, but it's really nice hanging out with them. And the next couple of days are going to be really hard. I have to go to my dad's house and pick up some of his things, and that situation in itself is really messy. And maybe at some point I will tell that whole story, but right now I just have a lot of rage and anger, so I don't feel like I can properly tell it without being over emotional about it. But we are going to go there and grab a few of his belongings. So I do want to get one of his Jeff Gordon hats and a hoodie and a shirt. Tracy, who is my uncle's girlfriend, said that she wants to make a t-shirt blanket out of some of his shirts for my uncle and I, which is really sweet. And then the next day we have to go pick up his remains, which is going to be really hard, but is the main reason why I came here, because we're going to be going back to Illinois, and I didn't want him to have to travel in a box through the mail. And so we are going to go back to Illinois, and then my uncle and I are going to be planning some sort of memorial service there in Illinois, because he has a lot of friends and family there. So it's really weird talking about this on camera and sharing this, because it's such a vulnerable place that I'm in, and I really try to keep my videos positive, and if I'm usually like in a bad mood or like just feeling sad in any way, I just usually don't record until I'm feeling better, but I really don't know when that will be. And it's weird thinking of like moving on and like going back to like normal life after this. And I know everybody says like take all the time you need and it'll be fine, you can come back when you're ready, but it's like, when will that ever be? I'm excited to go see my mom and be with my mom. It's like the only place that I really want to be at this moment is with her and my family. But I don't know what we're going to do after that. My original plans for the summer were to do the UP in Michigan and Minnesota. And then I changed that and I was going to do Utah, Wyoming, Montana. And since I'm going to be going towards the Midwest, I'm thinking that I'll probably end up going to the UP instead of Wyoming, which is fine because I've been to Wyoming before. I've been to Michigan before and up Michigan Lake, but I have never been that far north in Michigan to the UP, and it was always a place that my dad and I had wanted to go. And so I'm probably going to do that for him. And yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. This has definitely been more stressful, I think, than it needed to be. And I remember when my dad's mom passed and when my mom's dad had passed that there was a lot of drama and just a lot of fuckery happening after they passed before it became more calm. And so I'm just trying to keep that in mind, that this messiness is normal, even if it's super shitty. Well, his girlfriend came and dropped off all of his stuff because she didn't want us going there and getting it ourselves, which just makes me so pissed. I have so much rage for that woman in my heart, but I'm happy that she brought a bunch of his stuff over, like all of his clothes, all of his hats. Getting ready to leave here. My uncle waiting for me out there. That was super hard saying goodbye, because part of me feels like
Turn left onto
after
West
I
Luci
leave
Webb
here,
Road.
I'm like leaving a part of my dad, you know? Because this is where he was from, and he lived in Kansas City for the last
Continue
like 5
on West
years.
Luci Webb Road for half a mile.
And it just feels that leaving Kansas City kind of feels like I'm officially leaving him, you know? Like, the part of him that was here, you know? But it's like an 8-hour drive, so I'm gonna get to my mom's house.
Welcome back to Scooters. Can I get started with a warm breakfast sandwich?
No, thank you. May I please get a cinnamon toast crunch latte?
We are about to cross the Mississippi River, which will put us into Illinois.
Welcome to Illinois.
We're at my mom's house. And this is her dog, Max. The prettiest girl. Prettiest girl. She's about the same age as Joey. Well, we made it to my mom's house here in Illinois, and after we picked up my dad's ashes, I did not record much at all, and it's been about 5 days since then. And so I've just been hanging out. And when we first got my dad's ashes, the funeral home had put them in this kind of plain black box that just had his name on it. And so my uncle did order me an urn, which was really sweet of him, and put them in there for me the day that we picked his ashes up. So it was really sweet of him. I'm going to be getting a smaller urn, that way I can bring him with me on my travels. and then I'll put him on my dash so he can come with me wherever we go. And something really cool that was offered from the funeral home, which I had never seen before, they offered jewelry, and I ended up getting a keychain, which I'll show you guys here, but they used his actual fingerprint, which I thought was a really cute idea, so I ended up getting this keychain. But yeah, we're back at my mom's house, and I have all of the stuff from his house with me, which was not that much. Maybe that can be a story time for another day on why we didn't get to go to his house and all of the drama that unfolded because of her, his girlfriend. I wasn't too surprised, honestly, because of what happened the last time I came to visit him with her. So it was not surprising to me at all, but you know, I still have a lot of anger towards her because all I have left is this small bag of his belongings, and I really liked that he kept this bag. It was given to us by my grandpa like 20 years ago, and my grandpa on my mom's side, by the way. And regardless of how angry I am with his girlfriend, I am just happy that I was able to get a few of his things. Like, I was able to get his motorcycle vest and a few shirts and a couple hats. And he didn't have very many things like photos or much like that, but he did hold on to a Christmas card that I gave him years ago, so I thought that was really sweet, and I'm happy to at least have these few things of his. But I'm happy to be back at my mom's house and spending time with her and just being with family and able to see my uncle and my cousins because it's been a while, and it just sucks that I had to be under these circumstances. But I think this is where I'm gonna end this vlog. I'm gonna be at my mom's house for a few weeks at least while we plan for the memorial service for my dad. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing for videos, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. But thank you so much for watching this, and thanks again for sending me so much love. I do really appreciate everybody who's reached out. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Are we going to the dog park, guys? We're going to the dog park. You guys are so cute. Hi, baby. What do you think, Joe? You want to come run through this tube?